I'm Elle, and I don't think cats are allowed to say no to costumes if they don't pay rent.
And I am the Susman, Rick Susman, and I just rose. And you are watching the Read Pile.
Welcome to the Read Pile. It's the week of June 18th.
Welcome everyone back again to the Fortress of Nerditude. We are very happy this week. We have a lot to get to. Oh, so many things. We have some news, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it big news?
Big news.
It's the biggest kind of news. Rat Queen's, her favorite comic, well, not like ever, but your favorite comic, one of
my newest favorites.
Newest favorites. Is that even?
Yeah.
Newest favorite. All right.
It's a thing.
Getting a cartoon. It's getting a cartoon. It's going to have a TV show. Rat Queens is going to be a TV show from issue 6 to TV series. Your thoughts?
I think it can be good.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned that it's so quick.
Well, yeah.
I feel that we're trying to hop on board with it so quick. We're like, oh no, it's a new fad. We gotta hop on board now, and that worries me just a little bit because I feel that it might be a little messed up.
Well, it's a long time from now. They still got to do all the. Here's the funny part, though. I've seen online. Guess how much Rat Queen's #1? Actually, guess how much Rat Queen's #6, the one that you just reviewed for us a couple of days ago, is already selling for on eBay.
I don't know.
It's going for no less than $10. Book's not a month old. Calm down, speculators. So anyway, that's the news. I'm happy that you're not against this. Are you okay and comfortable now doing some comic book reviews? Or did you have something else to say?
No.
Okay, so we can go do reviews now.
Okay.
I think that's a positive. Oh, and one last thing. Jesse's back, but try not to mention it to him. I better see some damn good graphics.
Alright, time for some comic book reviews. Finally, Alex and Ada. And it's issue 7 now. So we're continuing the story. Ada is self-aware. She's continuing to struggle with that. Alex is dealing with his friends having mixed emotions about everything, about the relationship. And of course the neighbors have now found out that Ada is present in the household, and there's some weird reactions from the neighbors. And then of course you have Alex's grandmother. Surprisingly enough, she seems to have much more information and knowledge about this whole lifestyle and opening up all the artificial intelligence and everything. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, I did find the issue to be a little slow as far as picking up and moving along in the storyline, but at the same time, it's not that bad of an idea because you're looking at a world that could possibly be our future. So you're just looking at it more of a day-to-day, and it's a day-to-day struggle in adjusting to this particular life. So I still find it to be very interesting, and I'm really excited to pick up for the next issue. And then of course my pick of the week, Harley Quinn. They know how to write Harley, and the relationship that Poison Ivy and Harley have is just amazing. And of course this episode is just full of boy toys and Chinese food and mayhem and murder and all that fun stuff. And the whole issue is about trying to find out who put a hit on Harley Quinn. And I want to say you won't believe who it is, but once you find out, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I get it. You gotta read the episode, or read the issue. It's absolutely amazing, and the whole world of Harley Quinn and where she's moved and built her whole life again is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to continue reading this series. So if you're not on board with it, you need to hop back on board. It's Paul Dini's Harley Quinn back. So definitely pick it up, check it out. And well, that's my read pile. It's pretty light this week, but I do have an online review for a comic called Winter World. I'm not going to go into it too much because I want you to go onto the website. I want you to read the online review. Check it out. Let me know what you think. It's actually not new, if you know what I mean. If you don't, check out the review and you'll know exactly what I mean. And leave us a little comment. Let us know what you think. Maybe some insight. But till then, Rick.
All right, Elle, we thank you always for your fabulous read piling. No interruptions. That's 2 in a row. It's fantastic. All right, so let's get to my read pile. Now, my read pile, back to its old normal good time self. Let's get to it. First thing I want to mention is Batman Ra's al Ghul. There we go, I mentioned it. Now, moving on to my next book that I'd actually like to talk about is Thunderbolts 27. Jesse, I need a graphic right over there. Yeah, that's going to be up there. So, this is the first arc not featuring Charles Soule in a very long time. New writer. I'm pretty sure it's the same artist. The art for the book is fabulous. The writing is interesting, but now we have another situation where another member of the group, as you can see by the title, is leaving, I guess. And it's going to be Punisher versus the Thunderbolts for the next couple of issues, or until this arc ends. Not really sure how I feel about that. The whole point of this team was that it was a team of anti-heroes. We already lost Venom, but they replaced it with Ghost Rider, so I was okay with that. Now we're just going to lose Punisher too. Interesting idea of the book, but I don't know where we're going. So we'll give it a couple more issues. We'll see how it goes. We definitely want to check out the next issue, to say the least. Next up on the agenda, you know what, I'm not even going to do this. Next up on the agenda is Sex Criminals. Here we are. Issue 6 should be here-ish, I hope, or Jesse's going to leave me hanging. Don't nod at me. I can see you behind the camera. Oh, man. I hope that's up. Alright, so Sex Criminals issue 6. What do you want me to say about Sex Criminals? It's like reviewing Uber at this point. Read the book. There. I've said it. Small backtrack. Read the book if you're into very funny adult humor stuff. If you have a serious problem with nudity and sexual innuendo of all kinds, alright, don't read the book. But it's a fabulous book for people who are over 20 years old. I love it, and I recommend it to everybody. I just think it's fantastic. Not the pick of the week, though, because the pick of the week belongs to, you know what, another no-looker. Karen Gillan's The Wicked and the Divine. You know what, just cover the whole, I want all of it. That's how great, I'm doing this lean back. We're relaxing. You can even see my legs. We're relaxing. That's how great this issue was. It doesn't even require a review. Just go get it. If you read no other comic, read Wicked and the Divine. It is that good. First issue has rarely ever caught me in quite a fashion. Karen, I know how to say his name. He's just awesome. He did a interview for a local comic book shop, and I listened to it. It's pretty awesome. Dude's just kind of the man. So I loved Wicked and Divine. It is absolutely my pick of the week. Needs no review. You just need to go buy it. The end.
That's this week on the read pile. Rick, anybody to thank?
Oh, we've got some thanks. I told you it was going to be a big week. Big week. First, we have to. There was an image done for us by one of the lead art persons at Nuked the Fridge FX. Let's see. I want to see if we can get Jesse to bring in the image. We pulled one that's. How do you want to bring in the image? You had a specific idea because it was a really cool image. Jordan Bethea was the artist. He did it. It's his own design. It's his own version of the read pile. How do you want to bring this in?
I want it to start small and just kind of go.
Okay, so all right, here we go. Jesse, you follow us here? Alright, here we go, and...
Oh my god. Why? Why did I come back?
Now, that's cool. Check out Nuke the Fridge FX. You can find them on Twitter, find them on our Twitter specifically, and if you're not following us on Twitter, you can find that on the credits. But trust me, go check them out. They do awesome custom work. If you're making your own like Boba Fett helmet, if you have something in mind for like your sports franchise or whatever it is, they do really awesome, cool stuff. Elle, what's the bigger news though?
Bigger news? Well...
Alright, forget
You
it.
want me?
I'll just do it. It's such a big deal, she can't even be bothered to explain it. That's how big of a deal it is. It's enormous. NerdUpMedia.com. Jesse, graphic! NerdUpMedia.com is actually going to be a sponsor. Right now, you can check it out. It's all legit. Go to MetroConventions.com. We are being sponsored by and sponsoring Metrocon. Metrocon. The biggest anime con probably in Central Florida, maybe even the South in general, outside of Dragon Con. Dragon Con's kind of huge. But Metrocon's a big deal, so big that apparently you're speechless?
Yes.
Alright, well why don't you tell everybody the last bit of massive, massive stuff that we have after the credits.
We actually have an exclusive clip from the new Superman Batman movie.
Batman v Superman. It's important.
Whatever.
It's important.
Whatever.
So stay tuned after the credits. You're going to
Yes.
love this.
Alright, Reed Pile viewers. Rick said we had an exclusive clip, so where did he go? Oh, no. No. Oh.
Greetings, citizen. It is I, the Caped Crusader, and I'm here to tell you that you need to stay tuned for the next 2 years for my movie, Me versus... You'd figure in a Fortress of Nerditude they'd have some kind of... Oh, where are you... Oh, well, stay tuned! Watch the... Oh, no, you can't both leave! What's going on? I am shaved.